The world is home to some truly massive countries, each with diverse landscapes, climates, and ecosystems. While population numbers often grab the spotlight, it's the sheer size of these land giants that gives them global influence. We're ranking the top 10 largest countries by total land area, not population, taking you on a journey through these vast nations. If you've ever felt cramped where you live, these countries offer wide, open spaces, stunning scenery, and a whole lot of room to explore. Let's dive in and discover how their size has shaped the world as we know it today. We begin our whistle-stop tour of the 10 largest countries in the world in Algeria, which has a total area of 2,381,740 square kilometers. This North African nation became an independent state in 1962 after an 8-year war with France. Before this, Algeria endured centuries of foreign rule, starting with the Numidians in the 3rd century BC. With a population of around 45.5 million, Algeria is known for its Mediterranean climate and its vast Saharan deserts, including the famous Tasselij Integer, home to rich concentrations of prehistoric rock art and designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. The capital city, Algiers, sits along the Mediterranean coast, and much of the country is covered by the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world. Algeria also features the stunning Atlas Mountains, which run along the coast and offer a dramatic contrast to the desert landscape. The country is rich in ancient history, with sites like the Roman ruins of Timgad showcasing its past civilizations. Algeria's economy is largely driven by oil and gas resources, and with its status as one of the sunniest countries in the world, it has great potential for solar energy development. Next up, Kazakhstan. It is the largest landlocked country in the world, covers a vast area of 2,724,900 square kilometers, stretching across Central Asia and into Europe over the west of the Ural River. Despite its immense size, Kazakhstan is sparsely populated, with an estimated population of just under 19.6 million. The country gained independence from the Soviet Union in 1991 after years of rule and oppression, and more than 1 million ethnic Kazakh people returned to the country in the decade following its independence. Kazakhstan is known for its expansive steppes, deserts, and mountain ranges, including the famous Kazakh steppe, which is home to Bronze Age petroglyphs, canyons, and diverse landscapes. The capital city is Astana, and the country boasts the Caspian Sea, the world's largest inland body of water. Kazakhstan also has a rich history of space exploration, with the Baikonur Cosmodrome being the world's first and largest space launch facility. The Altai Mountains in Kazakhstan are famous for archaeological discoveries, adding to the country's historical significance. Interestingly, despite being landlocked, Kazakhstan maintains a navy that patrols the Caspian Sea. Next up is Argentina, a country that ranks 8th among the largest in the world, covering a total area of 2,780,400 square kilometers. This South American nation is not just famous for its vast size, but also for its rich cultural heritage, breathtaking landscapes, and its undeniable influence on the world stage, especially when it comes to football. Argentina has given the world 2 of the greatest football players in history and remains a country deeply passionate about the sport. But there's so much more to this nation than just its football legacy. With a population of about 45.75 million, Argentina is a vibrant country that stretches across diverse environments. But how did this remarkable country come to be? Well, Argentina's journey to independence began in 1816, when it broke free from Spanish colonial rule. It was originally part of the United Provinces of the Rio de la Plata, which also included Bolivia, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Buenos Aires, the capital, has long been a cultural powerhouse, globally recognized for its music and dance, especially the tango. The city's streets are alive with artistic expression and European-style architecture, giving Buenos Aires its unique charm. One of Argentina's greatest treasures is the stunning region of Patagonia. It's home to some of the most awe-inspiring glaciers and rugged mountain ranges in the world. And of course, running along Argentina's western edge are the Andes Mountains. which not only define its geography, but also influence the culture and climate. Within the Andes lies Aconcagua, the tallest mountain in the Western Hemisphere, towering at a breathtaking 6,960 meters above sea level. And then there's Iguazu Falls, one of the world's most incredible natural wonders. Shared with neighboring Brazil, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is made up of over 250 cascading waterfalls that stretch nearly 3 kilometers. It's a stunning testament to the power and beauty of nature. Now let's talk about the Pampas, Argentina's fertile plains. These vast grasslands are crucial to the country's agriculture, particularly its cattle ranching industry. Argentina is world famous for its beef, and the Pampas are the heart of that production. And if you're looking for a coastal escape, Argentina's expansive shoreline won't disappoint. Seaside towns like Mar del Plata offer locals and tourists a mix of relaxation and recreational activities along beautiful beaches. For those fascinated by history and geology, Talampan National Park in the northern region of La Rioja is a must-see. The park is known for its striking red sandstone formations and prehistoric petroglyphs, giving visitors a chance to step back in time and experience Argentina's ancient past. And we can't forget Argentina's wine. The Mendoza region produces some of the finest Malbec in the world, solidifying Argentina's place as a global leader in wine production. Argentina is truly a land of diversity and immense beauty. Next is India, a country that's not only vast but incredibly rich in culture, history, and diversity. With a total area of 3,287,263 square kilometers, India ranks as the 7th largest country in the world. But it's not just about size. India is also home to the rainiest place on Earth, making its geography as varied as its culture. Formerly known as the jewel in the crown of the British Empire, India's rich history is reflected in its incredible monuments, palaces, and religious sites. It's a country of stunning wildlife, think elephants and tigers, and boasts an extraordinary landscape that includes the towering Himalayas, the vast Thar Desert, or the Great Indian Desert, stretches across a vast region, and the sacred Ganges River that runs through the country, playing a vital role in the daily lives of millions of people. With an estimated population of nearly 1.43 billion people, India holds another title, the most populous country on Earth, surpassing even China. It's also the most densely populated nation on our list. India's capital, New Delhi, stands as a hub of political and cultural significance. But beyond its natural wonders, India is a country of unparalleled cultural diversity. It's home to a multitude of languages, religions, and traditions that coexist in a fascinating mosaic of life. From its ancient temples to its modern metropolises, India's cultural richness is truly awe-inspiring. India, where ancient history meets modern life and cultural diversity thrives on a grand scale. Next, we're heading down under to Australia, a country that's so vast it's technically its own continent. With a total area of 7,741,220 square kilometers, Australia is over twice the size of India, making it one of the largest nations on the planet. But size isn't the only thing that makes Australia remarkable. It's a pop culture icon in its own right, famous for everything from shrimps on the Barbie to some of the most dangerous and unique wildlife in the world. Australia is home to creatures you won't find anywhere else. Think kangaroos, koalas, and wombats. In fact, over 80% of Australia's plants, mammals, reptiles, and frogs are found only here. It's also known for its vast, remote desert regions, aka the outback, which stretch as far as the eye can see. The Great Barrier Reef is another one of Australia's wonders. The largest coral reef system in the world, it's a must-visit for marine lovers. And then there's Uluru, the massive sandstone monolith that holds spiritual significance to the Aboriginal people. These sacred landscapes highlight just how deeply rooted Australia's Indigenous history is, with Aboriginal Australians having lived here for over 60,000 years. Australia's history isn't just about its natural wonders, though. Once a part of the British Empire, the country was famously used as a penal colony, with over 150,000 convicts being sent to live here. Despite this, Australia grew into a modern, thriving nation, now home to just under 26.5 million people, making it one of the most sparsely populated countries on this list. Canberra is the capital, but Sydney and Melbourne often steal the spotlight. These cities are known for their vibrant culture, modern architecture, and iconic landmarks like the Sydney Opera House and Harbour Bridge. Australia, where the wildlife is wild, the landscapes are vast, and the culture is unlike anywhere else in the world. Now we're heading to the largest country in South America, Brazil. With a total area of 8,515,770 square kilometers, Brazil not only dominates the continent, but is also the largest country in the Southern Hemisphere. But size isn't the only thing Brazil is known for. This vibrant nation is famous for the world's largest tropical rainforest, the Amazon, and of course, its deep love of football. No country has won more FIFA World Cups than Brazil. Brazil is home to over 216 million people, making it the most populous nation in South America. This diverse country became fully independent in 1822, following more than 3 centuries of Portuguese colonial rule. Today, its influence is felt across the globe, from its natural wonders to its cultural exports like samba and carnival, where the streets come alive with color, music, and dancing. Brazil's capital, Brasilia, stands out for its unique modernist architecture, designed to resemble an airplane from above. It's a city unlike any other, showcasing Brazil's innovative spirit. The Amazon rainforest is one of the planet's most vital ecosystems, home to millions of species and often referred to as the lungs of the earth. But it doesn't stop there. Brazil also boasts the Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland, where wildlife thrives in a paradise of water and green. And let's not forget Iguazu Falls, one of the most stunning waterfall systems in the world, shared with Argentina. Its sheer power and beauty leave visitors in awe. But it's not just nature that sets Brazil apart. This country's culture is globally recognized for its music, dance, and celebrations. Samba and carnival are just a glimpse into the vibrant energy that pulses through Brazil. Brazil is the only country that's crossed by both the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn, giving it a mix of climates that range from tropical rainforests to arid desert regions. Brazil, a country of immense size, breathtaking landscapes, and a culture that's as lively as it is influential on the world stage. Next, we're exploring the vast and diverse landscapes of China, the world's most populous country and the 4th largest in terms of area. Covering a massive 9,596,960 square kilometers. China is the largest country entirely within Asia, with a history that stretches back over 3,000 years to the 13th century BC. Today, China is a nation of contrasts, blending ancient tradition with rapid modernization. China's capital, Beijing, is a city rich in history and significance. It's home to iconic sites like the Forbidden City and Tiananmen Square, places that draw millions of visitors each year to experience China's imperial past and its cultural heritage. Then there's the Great Wall, one of the most recognized landmarks on Earth, stretching thousands of miles across northern China. And the natural wonders don't stop there. China's landscape is as diverse as its culture. You'll find everything from vast deserts like the Gobi to the lush tropical rainforests of the south. The mighty Yangtze River, Asia's longest, carves its way through the country, sustaining cities and ecosystems alike. China also boasts the Tibetan Plateau, famously known as the roof of the world, and its towering heights offer views that are out of this world. Nearby, Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth, sits on the border between China and Nepal, attracting adventurers from across the globe. In addition to its natural splendor, China is known for its unique wildlife, from the beloved giant panda to rare species found only in its remote regions. And let's not forget the floating Zhangjiajie Mountains, which inspired the landscapes of the movie Avatar. China, a land of history, diversity, and breathtaking landscapes that captivates the imagination of the world. Now, let's travel to the United States. a land that stretches across nearly 10 million square kilometers, making it the third largest country in the world. Known as the land of the free and the home of the brave, the USA declared its independence from British rule back in 1776 and has since played a major role in world politics, economics, and culture. With an estimated population of nearly 340 million, the U.S. offers a vast and diverse landscape, from the sun-soaked beaches of California to the glaciers of Alaska. The country's capital, Washington, D.C., is where its political heart beats, with iconic monuments and historic landmarks at every turn. When it comes to natural wonders, the U.S. doesn't disappoint. Just think of the awe-inspiring Grand Canyon, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, or the massive Rocky Mountains that stretch from New Mexico to Canada. And then there's Alaska, the largest U.S. state. In fact, Alaska alone would be the 18th largest country in the world if it were independent. And speaking of impressive natural spaces, the U.S. is home to Wrangell St. Elias National Park in Alaska, a park so large it could fit entire countries like Switzerland within its borders. You'll also find the tropical beauty of Hawaii, famous for its volcanic landscapes and a unique island culture. But it's not just the natural landscapes that define America. The U.S. is a powerhouse of innovation. Silicon Valley, located in California, stands as the tech hub of the world, where groundbreaking technologies and companies shape our future. And with landmarks like Yellowstone, the Great Lakes, and Death Valley, the U.S. offers no shortage of extraordinary sights. The United States, a land of freedom, history, and some of the world's most iconic landscapes. Coming in at number 2 is Canada, a country known for its vast, untouched landscapes, incredible wildlife, and breathtaking outdoor experiences. With an area of nearly 10 million square kilometers, Canada is the second largest country on Earth and the largest in North America, just edging out its neighbor, the United States. Despite its massive size, Canada is one of the most sparsely populated nations in the world, with only around 38.7 million people calling it home. Canada's natural beauty is unmatched, and its variety is astounding. From the misty roar of Niagara Falls to the silent stretches of the Arctic tundra, this country has something for every type of adventurer. In fact, Canada boasts the longest coastline in the world, spread across over 52,000 islands, offering endless rugged beauty and serene ocean views. The Rocky Mountains span the western part of the country, attracting skiers, hikers, and explorers from around the world. And if lakes are what you love, you're in luck. Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined, including giants like Lake Superior, Lake Huron, and Great Bear Lake. With nearly 2 million lakes in total, Canada truly is a land of water and wilderness. But that's not all. Canada is also one of the best places on Earth to witness the stunning northern lights. In areas like Yukon and the Northwest Territories, you can experience nature's most incredible light show in the clear northern skies. Did you know that Canada's Arctic tundra is home to polar bears and Arctic foxes? It's a land of remarkable beauty and unique wildlife that thrive in these frigid climates. Canada, a land of lakes, mountains, and wonders where nature reigns supreme. Claiming the top spot as the largest country in the world, Russia is a colossal nation with a total area of over 17 million square kilometers. To put that in perspective, it's nearly double the size of Canada and covers more than 1/8 of Earth's total land area. Despite its vast size, over 60% of Russia is uninhabitable due to permafrost, particularly in the remote and icy stretches of Siberia. Russia's population is just under 145 million, making it another sparsely populated giant. But while much of the land is remote and rugged, Russia has also gifted the world some of the most remarkable cultural landmarks, literary giants, and architectural wonders. The capital, Moscow, is a blend of history and power, home to iconic landmarks like the Kremlin and Red Square. For adventure seekers, the Trans-Siberian Railway is a journey unlike any other, spanning almost the entire country and crossing 11 time zones. Meanwhile, Lake Baikal, known as the Pearl of Siberia, is the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake, a breathtaking natural marvel. Russia's influence extends beyond its borders, too, as it is a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council and a significant player on the global stage. Russia has also shaped literature and the arts through figures like Tolstoy and Dostoevsky, making an indelible mark on global culture. Did you know that Russia's Oymyakon holds the record as the coldest inhabited place on Earth? With winter temperatures plunging to a bone-chilling -67.8 degrees Celsius. It's a testament to Russia's extreme climate. Russia, a land of vast landscapes, legendary figures, and frozen frontiers. And that wraps up our journey through the world's largest countries. From the icy expanses of Russia to the sun-soaked plains of Australia, we've seen landscapes, cultures, and histories as vast and diverse as the countries themselves. Remember, size isn't just about land. Each of these nations holds unique stories, incredible natural wonders, and complex cultures that make them more than just points on a map. If you enjoyed this trip around the globe, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations into the wonders of our world. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.